you see that little graphic that
you said
about with teams? I know Miami to me is still a good enough team that even if they lose or win, they're really there to go like, okay, it's not a big deal. You lose, you win. You're not expected to dominate. So I didn't even put them in because it's just one of those things where they're not great. They don't have names. So even if you follow it, they don't have that commercial name.
Only because, they're not a contender. They are a contender this year, but really everybody knows this is about next year or the year after.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no question they are on a contending.
Right.
Parcells, you can see his wisdom unveiled on this team.
Right.
So it's relevant. None of us expect them really to go all the way this year, but we expect them to have an impact and make a presence that they exert next year.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not like San Francisco where they said, whoa, this talent, what happened? Miami, even if they lose 2 or 3 games in a row, it won't be like it's disastrous because they really didn't expect them to do a whole lot. They expected them to compete, like you said, Mario. But now, this is the part that gets me. Teams unable to tell who's driving. Now, Mario, pick the 3 teams in your mind who can't tell where they're driving, where they're going. I put that little cat up there because the cat is the animal. Read that quote. Can you see that quote that is there, man? I'll do it for you.
I just hit that dog?
Okay. Now, isn't that an example of somebody driving? Remember the quote. We don't care who's on. We don't care where we're going on the bus. All we want to do is get the right people on the bus. Here's a situation. Which teams you think they need to let a lot of people off the bus? Pick your 3 teams.
San Francisco.
Oh, I knew you was going to say. Oh, number 2. Give me a number 2 team.
See, some of them, I don't know if that's the issue. Sometimes it's just they don't want to spend the money.
Well, that's
okay.
That goes along with
Buffalo, maybe.
Okay, they don't know where they're going, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Buffalo's going.
Oakland.
Oh, I know where they're going.
Where?
Tank. It's called early death, grave. There is no question. Oh, Oakland is no question. That's why I didn't include them. Oh, they're just bad.
Right.
Next.
Right. See, okay. So since we know those
Carolina, I think Carolina has way more chance than Oakland.
All right. What
How's
team?
that?
I give you this then. What team was the upset team of the week? If you can go through your memory banks, there was a team that got upset this week.
Indianapolis got upset.
Nope. They beat Washington.
Oh, that's right. No. Who did Miami beat?
There's a team that got upset. It's so obvious. It's real. When I tell you, you're going to say, oh, because it wasn't even highlighted as much.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
You see what happened to our radio show?
New England lost.
No, they won. They beat Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
St. Louis defeated the San Diego Chargers.
Oh, yeah. I watched some of that.
That's an upset.
Yeah, it was because... only because San Diego's so much better on paper than they are in real life.
Right.
Because on paper, they're the number 1 offense, number 2 defense, I think.
Yep.
Something. And we all know they're not that good.
That's right. There you go. All right.
We all know. Everyone knows they're not that good.
Okay.
Nor will they be looking that good in the playoffs either. Right? So they can be why don't they be number 1 in offense, defense, and special teams?
Well,
they still ain't going nowhere.
Well, let's look at it this way. Bottom line is, I think they reached their peak a couple of years ago when they had all their players there. The linebackers, I call them the linebackers from hell, the trio. They were gangster, and then they went up against, I believe, New England along that pathway. And unfortunately, they were rated and predicted to actually go to the Super Bowl. It didn't happen. And there were some questions about the former coach right before then. Schottenheimer, I guess his name was. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Well, they still managed with all of that to be the number 2 defense and get rid of Sean Merriman.
Yeah. And reason why you look at his performance over the last 3 years, they actually did a story on him about how he went from being the example of a linebacker who was basically, going into
lights out was his nickname.
Yeah, he was performing at such a level, and because of the steroid thing and some other things, unfortunately,
Tila Tequila.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that.
Tequila brought him down.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, man.
Evil.
Okay, here we go, you guys. My favorite section is called "Do You Believe?" and I'm gonna go to the graphic that was supplied to me by an anonymous graphic artist. Okay, it says quiet diplomacy. Do you believe too many sports are like politics, always having too much shoved up the dark side?
They could never have too much, Vic. Bigger things have come out than what's going in.
You know what? All right.
There's always room for one more beeper or light bulb.
Okay. I'm going to keep this graphic up here because to me, it reminds me of what you used to do with your politics all the time. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Never can get enough light bulbs in there.
Okay. Here we go. Do you believe we're so excited about the Yankee Rangers, Phillies Giants playoff series winning one game each in the best of 7 series that we're not going to talk about it?
Yeah, because baseball, who cares? I keep telling you. Who out there? Hello out there. Baseball fan. The baseball fan. They had to give away 20,000 tickets to get people to come to one of the Tampa Ray games. Give me a break. No one cares. More people care about athlete's foot.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
Okay.
All right, here we go with our next Do You Believe? Do you believe Nomi Coletti, who's of course going to be our Tuesday girl, who's not here today, is so into sports and not here because she decides to stay in Vegas to catch the Tuesday morning professional football game right after the View?
That's false, Vic. Nomi can get all her bets in electronically through Wi-Fi. She bets all the time from her phone.
You're right. That's a good one. I like that one. I like that. Nomi, we'll see you next Monday, okay?
She also knows how to shop for a dazzling array of outfits also from her phone.
You're giving her a lot of props, man. You're saying that basically
she has 300 pairs of shoes and over 100 bras.
I like that. You're very up on Nomi. Have you been talking to her
I'm
offline?
stalking her now.
Okay, I got you. That's what I want to make sure.
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff.
Always remember that's
I
the
know
quote.
me.
That's the quote.
Like sunshine.
That's right. Okay, here we go. Do you believe that 3 men wedging in pro football has become more popular than pats on the butt?
I would not know, but 3 men sounds like an easy way to get a fisher. It's unhealthy, Vic, and it can't be safe.
See, okay. So look, you guys, I'm not going to cover no more sports because I've extended myself.
Norman, I know you like those jokes. You nasty freak.
Right. Okay.
Norman, it's good to have you back, Norman.
Yeah, okay. Now here, we have our fun, but this is a moment where we wanted to send out our hearts and prayers to the Rutgers football player, Eric LeGrand, the Rutgers defensive tackle. Eric LeGrand currently has no movement below his neck following surgery Saturday night and for a spinal cord injury. So, he suffered in the game against Army. And, of course, the Rutgers, they won. They defeated Army. But we really are saying our hearts and prayers are going out to him. Hope for a speedy recovery. And I believe he will return to his physical complement at 100%.
Well, God bless you.
All right, that was the.
God bless you, and that's why we need those stem cell research.
I know, man.
We need better protection. Vic, there's a certain number of people, I'd have to look it up, that die as a result of football every year.
Yes, they do.
Okay, I remind people, so there's deaths.
I know.
All right, I played football.
Yeah. No, when I saw the actual injury, just the idea of seeing that thrust of how he had his head down, I said, oh, no, you're not supposed to go in that way. It was a technique thing that was
flexion, so they get this where they hit you this way, you get a hyperflexion.
Right. That's right.
And you get it's just all terrible.
Yeah, but like I said, there's wisdom and wonders, and then there are miracles as well, and I believe he'll have a full recovery, and I'm just going to think that way. That's just the way it is.
I'm going to pray for you.
Yeah.
God bless you. What about tonight, Monday Night Football, though, Vic?
Yeah, we already alluded to it. We got Tennessee Titans in Jacksonville. That's their
come on. We got to watch. This is a battle. Now, see, this is the kind of game where there's going to be some good-ass food at the tailgate party. Tennessee versus Jacksonville.
Yeah, well, where's Jacksonville ranked?
Where they playing?
What?
Tennessee, either way you go, they're going to eat good.
Wait a minute.
It don't make no difference.
What does that have to do with the game?
Let me tell you something. I was born in Jacksonville. I love Jacksonville. They love their team. Talk about a city that I'm talking about. Vic, people should go. They are so enamored of this team in Jacksonville.
Right.
So this is a good one. Jacksonville versus Tennessee. No matter where they playing, it's going to be some off the chain food. I'm telling you.
Well, isn't that like
where they playing?
Right. You know what? I'm gonna go look
Tennessee.
Up. No. I can tell you what. I'll let you pick because you're a Jacksonville.
Because either way,
you're a Jacksonville.
Either one. If it's Tennessee Titans, you're gonna eat barbecue. See, certain places where you go, it's gonna be some good ass food. Even though I must admit, some places where you don't think it's gonna be good food, it's off the chain. Like Green Bay, they're tailgating, Vic. it's off the chain.
Well, I tell you what. Where would you like to see the game played? And I'll tell you where they're playing.
I'd like to see the game played in Jacksonville.
You got it.
Because, they have a wonderful downtown.
There you go.
I stayed downtown. Wonderful Jacksonville. That's where I was born.
That's right.
Jacksonville, Florida.
That's why they don't have
Wonderful.
as many good folks from Jacksonville, Florida.
Man, they eat some shrimp and grits down there. So we're going to see that. That's new sports.
That's it, man. It's done, man. I'm over till tomorrow. You guys stay tuned. We ran long only because
that's the way.
run.
You rather run long than short.
Yeah.
With the new sports. With the sports all through the South where they eating shrimp. And they ain't taking no steroids because they already got muscles because the women are big too. Yeah.